This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. The rising number of COVID cases impacting our schools today. The Phoenix Union High School District is holding a what's known as an I-Day. That's where students can work from home or at a designated safe space on campus. The district says it's considering adding more of these in the coming weeks as they're dealing with more and more staff members calling out sick. One substitute teacher tells us her schedule is packed right now with so many teachers sick or in quarantine.
We're in a critical teacher shortage right now, and it's not being dealt with at the governmental level, I don't think. I mean, people are starting to acknowledge it now, but nothing, I don't know what can be done, but nothing is really being done.
Phoenix Union says the goal is to stay open, but they are preparing in case a shift to remote learning is necessary. Dignity Health is making some changes for workers who test positive. ABC15 Learning, the company, emailed staff at St. Joseph's Hospital saying workers who are improving mildly, symptomatic or asymptomatic do not require isolation, but they will be required to wear N95 masks for up to 10 days after testing positive or showing symptoms. You can expect changes this week for COVID-19 at home testing. Our Joe St. George takes a closer look at what you'll have to do soon to get your family tested.
This week, more changes are expected in an effort to fight the pandemic. The biggest change, one involving those at-home tests, which, depending on where you live, can be difficult to find right now.
Americans will start to get reimbursed.
According to the White House COVID response team, this week is when insurance companies will be required to begin reimbursing you for buying those at-home tests in stores. The price of those have varied greatly recently, although usually they're between $14 to $25. The price has gone up nationwide over the last few days after various agreements with the federal government expired. So how will getting reimbursed work? Well, if a pharmacy or store doesn't work with your insurance company to make it free up front, it will likely mean you will still have to pay for it first on your own. To get reimbursed, you will likely have to go online and submit a claim. That process for some insurance companies takes 10 minutes to complete, with the money coming back to you in 10 to 15 days, although that may vary and take longer. As far as getting that separate government website up and running so that you can request free at-home tests, major news is expected this week as well, with the federal government finalizing agreements with the Postal Service to make sure they have enough staff to get those tests delivered. The public contracting period closed last week regarding this issue, and some tests will start arriving at government facilities this week, which means deliveries will start soon. If you are wondering if the United States can keep up with this demand, according to health officials, production has been ramping up nationwide. In September, the United States was producing around 50 million tests per month. This month, 200 million tests are expected. In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.
Well, right now, the average price for a gallon of gas in Arizona is about $3.60 for regular unleaded, according to AAA. That is down a few cents from a week ago and 16 cents from a month ago. 1 year ago, we were paying $2.30 a gallon. This weekend, Chandler is holding its annual Multicultural Festival at Chandler Park. You can watch live performances from dancers, storytellers, and musicians, or try food from all different types of cultures. There will be local vendors and interactive games and activities. The free event runs from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. High pressure bringing unseasonably warm conditions this week with temperatures in the 70s here as we kick off the week. We do have a storm system we're watching as well off the coast of Baja California. It's an area of low pressure that's cut off from the main jet stream. So initially it was looking like it was going to start to move our way by midweek. Now it's been delayed a little bit as it sits to our south. Eventually that area of low pressure gets pulled back into that jet stream and we'll start to see it bring more clouds and that rain chance returns, but likely not until about Thursday through the end of the week and even into the weekend. So I'll keep you posted as we get closer. In the meantime, today, sunny and dry across the state and still pretty warm with those above average highs. A high of 72 today in Phoenix, a couple degrees lower than where we ended up yesterday. Upper 60s for Lake Havasu, mid 50s for Prescott and Payson, and 40s in Flagstaff. Overnight tonight, down into the teens across northern Arizona with lows here in the valley down into the 40s. Then tomorrow, another day in the 70s, more clouds but dry. More 70s on Wednesday, then rain chances starting Thursday.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.